Do you remember when you were little and life seemed simpler? When days were filled with imagination and the company of friends? As we grow up, the world changes and so do we. Sometimes it can feel like we've lost a bit of ourselves along the way. But what if we could find a way to recapture that magic? Inspired by the beloved Frog and Toad stories, we bring you a heartwarming tale about the enduring power of friendship in a world that never stops changing. Join us on this journey and rediscover the joy of embracing life's adventures alongside a friend. The story is set in a whimsical forest village where seasons come alive with magical realism. Our two main characters, Frog and Toad, are best friends who embark on a year-long adventure through the ever-changing landscapes. Their cozy cottage stands as a testament to their unbreakable bond, surrounded by the whispering trees and bubbling brooks of their enchanting home. As the seasons pass, Frog and Toad experience the full spectrum of emotions, from the quiet contentment of a snowy winter to the vibrant excitement of a blooming spring. They face challenges that test their patience, understanding, and loyalty, all while discovering new aspects of themselves and their friendship. Frog and Toad are best friends who live in a cozy cottage in the woods. They've been friends for a long time and their bond is unbreakable. One day in the middle of winter, Frog receives a letter addressed to him. He's puzzled because he doesn't recognize the handwriting and hasn't had any visitors recently. Toad suggests they read the letter together. The words on the page are faded and hard to decipher, but eventually they make out the message. It's an invitation to attend a party in a faraway kingdom. Frog is hesitant, unsure if they should accept, but Toad encourages him to seize the opportunity for adventure. They decide to go to the party and set off on a journey through the snowy landscape. Along the way, they encounter a wise old turtle who offers them some words of wisdom before they reach the kingdom. Upon arriving, they realize they're too late for the party, which has already ended. Disappointed, they turn back until they spot a warm light coming from a nearby house. There they meet a family of moles who welcome them for tea. Frog and Toad feel embarrassed for missing the party, but the moles reassure them that it's okay to be late sometimes. Sometimes no invitations are needed. As the first rays of sunlight peek through the winter trees, Frog and Toad bid farewell to the moles and continue their journey home. On the road, they come across a frozen pond and Toad slips on the ice, injuring his leg. Frog, despite not being skilled in healing, does his best to help his friend. Together, they make a splint for Toad's leg and carry him back to the cottage. Once they get home, Frog cares for Toad while he recovers. Realizing how lucky he is to have such a loyal friend, Toad promises to be more careful in the future. As the two friends settle in for a cozy night by the fire, they reflect on the importance of friendship and helping one another. Despite the initial disappointment of missing the party, they found solace in each other's company and the kindness of strangers. The next morning, Frog and Toad wake up to the sound of birds chirping and the sight of melting snow. Spring has finally arrived. They decide to take a walk in the woods and are amazed by the transformation that has occurred since their last visit during winter. Flowers are blooming and animals are making their homes ready for the season. While exploring, they stumble upon a family of field mice whose house has been destroyed by a storm. Toad, always quick to help others, immediately springs into action, gathering materials to help rebuild the mice's home. Frog, though not as handy, lends a listening ear to the frantic mother mouse, offering comfort and understanding. Together, they work until the house is rebuilt, and the grateful mother mouse invites them inside for some tea. She shares a touching story about her family, and Frog and Toad feel honored to have been part of their day. As the sun begins to set, painting the sky with hues of orange and pink, Frog and Toad say goodbye to the mice and return home. Along the way, they collect flowers to brighten up their cottage. Once inside, they arrange the flowers in a vase and share a meal of fresh berries. As they eat, they reminisce about the day's events and the importance of helping those in need. They also realize how lucky they are to have each other as friends, knowing that together they can face any challenge. With a renewed sense of purpose and happiness, Frog and Toad settle in for bed, their hearts full of warmth and gratitude for the simple joys of friendship in spring. Summer arrives and Frog and Toad are busy planting vegetables in their garden. Frog tends to his favorite sunflowers, dreaming of the day they'll bloom, while Toad diligently waters the rows of carrots he's planted. However, due to the scorching heat, the plants begin to wilt, and Toad becomes disheartened. Worried about his friend, Frog suggests they visit the nearby whispering willow tree for advice. The ancient tree shares a story about a magical watering hole hidden in the forest, known for its rejuvenating powers over wilting plants. Following the willow's directions, they discover the watering hole and witness its miraculous effect on wilted flowers brought by other forest creatures. Eager to save their own garden, Frog and Toad fill up a bucket and hurry home. After watering their plants, they patiently wait for the next morning to see the results. And sure enough, their plants are revived and flourishing. Overjoyed, Frog and Toad rush to tell the other animals about the watering hole, spreading the news throughout the forest. The rest of the summer passes in a flurry of activity. Toad organizes a picnic for his fellow woodland creatures, while Frog helps the butterflies decorate the meadow with wildflowers for their annual butterfly ball. As the summer days grow longer and warmer, our heroes enjoy every moment, appreciating the beauty of nature and the value of friendship. As the leaves change color and begin to fall, Frog and Toad prepare for winter. They gather firewood, collect colorful leaves to craft into decorations, and check up on their garden, pulling out dead vines and harvesting the last of the pumpkins. During a walk in the woods, you notice that many of the animals have already migrated to warmer climates for the winter, while those who stay behind are busy storing food for the coming months. One day, while raking leaves, Toad loses his balance and falls, scraping his knee. Although not seriously hurt, he feels disheartened, believing himself to be clumsy. Frog comforts his friend, reminding him that everyone falls sometimes, and that what truly matters is helping each other up. Toad, touched by Frog's kindness, realizes that friendship means accepting each other's flaws and supporting each other through thick and thin. As the first snowflakes begin to fall, Frog and Toad finish preparing their cottage, making sure it's snug and warm for the winter ahead. They spend their days playing board games, reading books, and reminiscing about the year's adventures. Every now and then, they venture outside to enjoy the snowfall or take care of their garden, always appreciating the beauty of the season and the comfort of their home. Through the cozy winter days, Frog and Toad's friendship continues to deepen, proving that even as the seasons change, their bond remains constant and unwavering. This charming tale resonates with audiences of all ages, reminding us of the healing power of friendship, importance of empathy, and the magic that happens when we embrace the changing seasons of life. So grab a cup of hot chocolate, curl up on the couch, and let Frog and Toad's heartwarming journey fill your heart with joy and nostalgia.